Oh. Well, this isn't going to work very well. Oh my goodness, I don't know how to small it down. Hello? This is not going to work very well. The tripod is set up. I should have got a better. How do I small the camera in? Darn it. I don't even know if the volume's on. I don't even know if anybody can hear me. Not that there's anybody in here. Lordy goodness golly. I wanted to show the whole United States. Well, I guess I can hold this thing. I didn't want to have to do that. Darn it. Reaper Man, hello. My plan was to show the whole United States, but I don't want to sit here holding the tripod. Jerry Fortune, good morning. Reaper Man, I know you live here in Pennsylvania. Jerry Fortune lives in Ohio. I live in North Carolina. Where is it? Okay, North Carolina. And I'm going to put the tripod down. I wanted to have the whole United States picture showing. And I'm going to have the tripod back here to do that. So for the meantime, this was tested and happened well. All I'm going to be able to show is the bottom states for now. There's the bottom states. I'll have to get it together better for the next time. Can you guys hear me? I don't even know if the volume is up on the live stream. Okay. Well, there we go. It is what it is. I need to raise up the tripod thing higher. I'm going to attempt to do it. I just hope the whole thing doesn't fall down on me. I'll get it right eventually. I'm not very tech savvy. It's real low tech here. I picked up that map of the United States for 10 cents. I thought it was a cool map. There's a lot of people, YouTubers, that are in the United States of America. I'd like to get a perspective of where they are. I know Hazel Reptile Family and Cassandra Albuquerque, and I'm using this, live here in New Mexico. I have another one that lives in Louisiana. I guess that's right here. I didn't know Mississippi. They have a 300-acre farm there in Louisiana. Reaperman, how was your night? And Jerry, how was your night? If you could share this out, I'd appreciate it. Gracie Shack, hello. Yesterday, I was very excited about this property. Well, I've done some research or had somebody help me. I'm not going to get the property. It has bad juju. The paranormals would love to have it. That's probably why they're selling it so cheap, inexpensive. It's just not the right property for me. Oh, you had snow? Yeah, the Green Wizard will be out plowing. He'll earn some extra money. Reaperman, do you have snow too in Pennsylvania? Well, it would be if I could show you the whole United States, Gracie. Like when you fly in from England. I mean, I'm going to do that in just a second when I have a chance. A little. Uh-oh, what happened? A little. We got 2 inches, but Ron got more than us. Nice. You don't like the new emojis? What new emojis? Oh, that'd be wonderful. 100 acres or something. Everybody have tiny houses on it. I would love it. I don't know if it's you or not, Gracie. I'm not in the UK. And for you, Gracie, it's already lunchtime, isn't it? Big E Support Group, thank you for coming in. Good morning. Canada's up there. Just after lunch. Did you have a good lunch, Gracie? Did they change them, Jerry? I like a dusting of snow. We only had one snow so far this year, and it melted in 2 days. It barely was enough for the kids to crunch around. They really couldn't make a snowman or a snow angel. It wasn't enough. But they did get to miss school, and they were happy. In a second, I'm going to raise this up here. I'm going to hold this down and see if I can raise up the selfie stick without, oh, geez, making a mess. Let me see if we can show more of the United States for Gracie. One day, Gracie wants to come to the United States and visit the YouTubers here. She wants a chance to come to America. Oh, that's a little better. I was trying to get the states on that top corner. If I angle it the wrong way, it'll all fall down. The East Coast and the West Coast. I don't want to mess it up. I've lived in California and Ohio. I've been to New York. I've been to many states. Many, many. Always wanted to go to Carolina, Arizona, Texas. Long list in New York. Well, that's good to dream. If you dream it, you can do it. Start saving, Gracie. Have a family trip. It's not that expensive actually to come from across the pond. I think you guys fly into New York or New Jersey over this way. I don't think you go from to California. And that's my painting stir stick on the end. You'll see my paint color in my room, but you really can't tell on this stick. I'm getting ready to put my first painting in my journal. It's really super windy here today, so the temperature isn't really that cold. It's the wind that makes it cold. Big E's, are you from the United States? Arizona is cool, but it's a dry state. Nevada, Oregon, Washington. I've been to Texas once, Florida several times. I've never been to the Midwestern states, the landlocked states, except driving through. We drove from California to Ohio. Actually, came from Washington to Ohio. All right, Gracie or Jerry, haven't gone to get some more coffee. I'm trying to drink less coffee today, more fluids. Reefer man, I am so sore. My body is tore up from walking on that property. I really did a lot of walking yesterday that I don't normally do. Cleveland, Ohio, yes. Right here. I know where that is. I know Cleveland very well, Big E's. I'm very familiar with Cleveland. You know those girls that were locked in their stuff? I knew where that street was. Snow and mixed with rain, yeah. I lived on the east side, west side, suburbs. That was my stomping grounds when I was a kid. Well, till I was 17, 16. I appreciate it, but Cleveland's like a ghost town now. All those buildings are just empty. Factories are empty. Do we have any paranormals in the channel? I don't think so right now. That property really, it spooked me. I walked around. I'm glad I didn't walk down to the pond. At the pond, 6.5 acre place. People are moving downtown. Well, they're moving downtown now because that's a yuppie area, Biggies. I was born in the flats there, and that's where the booming area is, but you have to have a lot of money to live downtown now. Used to be the people that lived downtown were the poorest people on the east side and the west side. Now, oh hell no. They've got all those fancy buildings and all that fancy money, and the big money's moved in downtown. West Side Market, yes. It's changed a lot. I used to live on the west side and the east side. You are? It does. Well, Gracie, since you opened the door, I'm going to let you know about that property. Somebody did some research to find out who the owners were. In 2015, a 36-year-old woman was murdered by a 41-year-old man. She was murdered in the house. He went down to the pond area and killed himself. And that was in 2015 in April. Yes. And I'm walking that property. Thank God I didn't walk down to the pond. God was with me in the house when I went inside. I don't know if it's haunted or not, but that's why everything was left there, and it's like it stood still. Now a squatter moved in, and the squatter got evicted out, tried to squat and own the land, claim squatters' rights. Yeah, I don't want to live there. Good morning, Carmen. That's not the property for me. But a paranormal might want to live there and do their paranormal thing and have the people cross over. I don't know any more than that. Right. I'm glad I found out and didn't pursue and ask an investor yet to help me buy this piece of land. And the house payment, it is financeable. The house payment would have been only $290 a month. The taxes on the property are only $263 a year. It would have been ideal for me, affordable wise, but sine wave, good morning. The land was I don't know if it's haunted, Carmen, but there was a murder on the land. The man murdered the woman, 36-year-old woman, and then he went down to the pond and killed himself. I do have the names. All right, sine wave. Sine wave, can you pick me up a coffee while you're there? Oh, next door. I thought you were running down to the store. Right. Very bad juju. You know, they might have crossed over. It might not be haunted. They might have put me there because I'm supposed to have that property. I don't know, but I don't need it. We have our insurance taxes included in our house payment. Yes, that's how it usually goes. But I was thinking of buying it straight cash and then just having a tax payment and then paying an investor. And can you pick me a donut? You want a donut? A donut? A do not? A do nut? So I can dunk the donut in my tea. Are you a donut dunker? Do, do you eat crumpets, Gracie? Tea and crumpets? I'm not even sure what a crumpet is. I'll have to look it up. All right, sine wave, not a problem. I don't know how long I'm going to be live streaming. I have a lot to do today. A lot to do today. Mostly housework and housekeeping and cleaning and sweeping mop the floor and stuff like that. Would anybody like to be a housekeeper for me today? Crumpets? I prefer donuts. I will eat a crumpet if you make me one. I don't know how to make a crumpet. I don't even know what a crumpet is actually. Is it like a cookie? I'll take a chocolate-filled donut, please. Hey, what is this about? Who's taking donuts? This isn't, I'm not taking donut orders. You'll have to let Sine Wave know. He's going next door. He didn't say he's going to the store. Let's see what Sine Wave said he's going to do. Sine Wave. I have to run next door. I'll be right back. Who knows if next door has donuts? His neighbor's house. Here we are ordering donuts. You need to find a caretaker for your mom. She's just had surgery that will be my day to day. Oh, Carmen. Yeah, that's important. I'm supposed to have a caretaker too, but I don't use her as much. I'm trying to do more myself, but I can't always. to admit you need a caretaker isn't the best thing, but my surgery's all healed up and stuff. I'm getting better and better, more and more movement. I want to start walking 10,000 steps a day. I don't know how many steps I did yesterday, but I didn't take my phone with me the whole time, so I'm not sure. She's in her 80s. Oh my goodness, Carmen. That's pretty cool. My mom, if she was alive, would be in her 80s as well, I think. My cat Schuster's trying to get in under the door. Schuster, you're not coming in. You'll have to wait. You just have to wait. Carmen, am I right if you're in Texas now? Or you used to be in this state, but now you're in that one? Somewhere in here. The older you get, your memory tries to slip on you. That's cool though. Lean in and listen to her stories. I get to go tomorrow to babysit my great grandson because his grandma wants to go out, and I'm gonna spend the night at her house. And usually he charges me to watch him. He charged me. He said he rents his room out, and I had to pay $10 to spend the night in his room. It's his grandma's house, but he has a room there. And then I said, well, I'm staying in the bedroom across from you. And he told me that would be $20 to spend the night at my daughter's house. He says he's trying to earn money. Before, when we went to the festival, the hot air balloon festival. Oh, Louisiana. You're in where we reap what you sow. It has a 300-acre farm there. Carmen, I don't know in the boot, where are you in Louisiana? And there's Mississippi there. Oh shoot, it's just, all you can see is the top of the boot on the map. Just the top of the boot. Louisiana, is that like boggy, swampy? Is there alligators in Louisiana? I think there might be. Carmen's laughing. Yeah, so he took that money to the fair, and he's spinning the wheel, and he charged me for that. And it was another $2. Oh wow. Have you ever come across a close call with the alligator? Born on the bayou. I'm told alligator urinal keeps snakes away. You can actually order it if you have snakes in on your property. I don't like spiders and snakes. And that ain't what it takes to love me. Sine wave's coming back. He's probably working on an electrical current or something. Mr. Sine Wave. I feel the earth move under my feet. Have you ever experienced an earthquake, anybody? In California, the October 17th earthquake was really a big one. I rode the wave. It was about 6 o'clock in the morning. Uncle Surf, I was just talking about an earthquake in North Carolina. I rode that wave. I felt it. The ground was moving. I thought, what was this? It was a big one. We went canoeing one time and we fell in the water. There was an alligator in there. Ooh, Carmen lives in Louisiana, and I was asking her if she's ever encountered an alligator. Uncle Surf, I know you. I was telling you yesterday I might have found a 6.5 acre property now, and I know why. There was a murder there in 2015. The guy killed a 36-year-old woman, and the 41-year-old man walked down to the pond and killed himself. Yes, be free, surf along. That's not the property for me. I don't need no haunted crap going on. Well, they might try to knock me in the puddle or push me down the stairs. Oh, no, no. I'll find the right property. That's why it's so cheap. They're quick to ask me, did I want a tour? No, heck no, I don't want a tour of where this happened. The paranormals might want a tour. Uncle Surf, you were in California. Do you remember the earthquake, October 17th earthquake? I don't remember what year it was. Waxing down our surfboards. We can't wait for June. And then I think of those old surf movies, Moondoggy. I say that. I'm yawning. I sure could use a cup of coffee, but I didn't want to drink more coffee than I had. So I'm drinking antioxidants, this kind of stuff right here. This morning, it's really good. Water, juice stuff, infused with a good taste. Good flavor too. Have you got more beans off to the store? And the Reaper Man. Jerry Fortune, did you get your coffee and you're sitting there with a nice cup of coffee? Silly cat, yes. I'm getting a dog. Doot, 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 doot. 2324. What's the date today? People help me out. Probably the end of March I'll be able to bring them home. Yep, sure did. I only drink 1 cup a day. I love to drink. I can drink coffee all day long. Today's the 27th. Well, they're barely a week old. Oh, very much. Oh, you hear my roof? Yes. It is blowing a lot. I don't even want to talk about the roof. The roofer guy messed it up. Yep. When I moved in, he didn't tell me about that metal roof. I was here 3 or 4 days. I thought my roof was going to blow off. He said they all do that. I'd not bought this place had I known that. I already paid the man for it though. But I'm definitely gonna get a piece of land. There's another piece I'm looking at down the road. Down the road here a piece, about a mile down yonder, off to the right. Go down that street, get over here and make a left. Make a right, as they say down south. First time I moved down here, I couldn't believe, and y'all have a blessed day. And I'm going, what? I'm from Ohio. I wasn't hearing all this kind of accent. Right? What kind of puppy? Well, the dog Puddles that comes around here, he's the dad, and I don't know what kind of mix he is. And the mother is a miniature pinscher. Two of the puppies were born without a tail, and one puppy had a tail. And I don't know which one she let me hold, but I didn't want the mom to be panicking. So when they get their eyes open in another week or so, I'll go back over. It does. And I put a down payment on it. I'll go back over in a couple weeks and put another payment on it. They're not that expensive, but they're a little pricey for me. I've always had a dog. I miss my dog. So what's anybody, right? If you're in here. He's probably moved on to another channel by now, Carmen. There's several people live, I think. That's the thing with these cameras, the sound you can pick up. You can really pick up a lot of noises. Simon's in here cleaning himself. You can probably hear that too. Grooming, right, Simon? I don't see how a cat can do that. Give herself a bath like that. He's just sitting there licking his paws and lick. How they don't end up with a whole bunch of fur on them. But, yep, Reaper Man's still here. They sent me a card in the mail. It's time for Simon's yearly physical. So I'll probably take him in to get it because he's older. And he has little teeth issues here and there. Not probably, I will. I just have to schedule it. They just sent the little postcard in the mail. It's kind of cool, a postcard, because it says his name on there. Simon is due for his appointment on the postcard. Right, Jerry? Giving yourself a bath, licking your skin off, and cleaning yourself. Salty, you know, when you sweat, tasting salt. And yeah, I can't imagine. I want to go fishing. I want to go fishing. I know where I'm going to go fishing as soon as it warms up, where I always go, on the river down there. The Haw River, down in Saxapahaw. Saxapahaw, it's an Indian name. In Swepsonville. It's a cool place. They launched the kayaks from there and the canoes. Canoe. I wouldn't want to go down a place that had to fall out of your canoe and have an alligator there like she does. I think the worst thing out here you get is a snapping turtle. They probably do have water moccasins here, but I haven't really seen any snakes. My older dog needs his teeth cleaned, and they quoted me 140. Yikes, right? Yeah, Carmen, Simon had reductive teeth. He was absorbing his own teeth. He needed, like, they said a few. He had 9 teeth pulled out because he got to where he couldn't even eat. When I got him, he was screaming, yow, meow. And until I could afford to have his food, have the bill done, it was like $400. I had to make his food into a milkshake so he could lick it like a slurry, because he couldn't eat any, even soft food was hurting his mouth. So yeah, water snakes are freaky. Uh, I tried to raise half the money. My son said, raise half the money, Mom, on YouTube, and I'll pay the other half. Yeah, it all worked out. Well, I raised $40 on YouTube, and so each one of my children helped me. I can't remember each one that they paid this, that, and I paid equal amount of the balance, and that helped. I appreciated the $40 help. I made it to where you called the veterinary office, and I had a code. I forget Simon's code number. It was a 4-number code, and you just called up and said, I'm going to pay on Simon 4963. That way they could see that it went directly to the cause. So no drama would ensue that I spent the money or Simon didn't need it. Because there's so much stuff that people will come back, the e-beggars. Teeth cleaning is important. My daughter is animal care of vet tech, Carmen, and she's done it for many, many, many years. She also taught at the college, and teeth cleaning is very important if you want your dog to be older and healthier. 140 isn't bad because they have to put them to sleep. And it depends on how much tartar and all that is on their teeth. But he's probably due for his shot too. I don't have him do all the blood work and all that. I go the minimal route. Minimal. Just to make sure they're all healthy. Some of those veterinarians want to run up all kinds of bills. Good morning, Christy. Christy, I had a rough day, but a good day. Therapist lady challenged me like no tomorrow yesterday. Set me on a mission to find that property. I couldn't find it. I ended up at the cattle farm. I had to ask them because I didn't want to drive all the way back. They helped me. Half a mile up on the right-hand side was the property. I didn't meet the lady. I just walked it myself. 15-year-old pug. Oh, yes. Hey, Jerry Fortune, Reaper Man has pugs too. Do you know that? Reaper Man has 2 pugs. I forget. Reaper Man, if you're still in here, and it looks like you might not be, I can't remember his pugs' names. And his pugs are older too. Oh, he passed away about 4 years ago. It's good to do though, Jerry. At his age. Well, see, they'll live longer if they do it at their age. A lot of that teeth decay and teeth rot is the reason they're going to die even longer. But a rescue is good. Will be 10 in June. Cool. We'll make sure he gets his teeth clean. Or you brush or you use those things to keep their tartar off of their teeth. Very important. Pugs take a lot more vet because they have that smush nose. They have a lot more in the stream. Hello? What's going on? I need to end the stream. The school called me, and I don't know if my grandson needs me to do something. So I'm going to end the stream over now at 10-4, good buddies. Yeah, I just got a phone call from the school. He might need me to bring him something. Ending the stream, pushing the X. I don't know why it's doing that. Jeez Louise. It's not going to let me push the X. Come on.